until now. You've got
I think I would still favor LEV in maybe all the
performance
maps, but only
ever,
slightly.
not just for themselves, but for their region. And
Could only give them maybe like 5% more.
Players who've done it, that have lifted trophies,
Okay,
and they're
LEV on
looking to
defense,
go once
EDG on
again
attack.
to those grand finals.
Move them on to slay.
The barriers will drop, the crowd riled up. Let's go ahead and get ready to jump straight into this action. EDG on the attack. Should prove a treat. Already though,
If they change, EDG changed up their normal recon. That's quite funny. So they managed to shoot the knife, but they didn't shoot the recon. But I don't think the recon scanned any, like only one max. This is cool though. LEV wanted to go aggro, make sure they shot both the util, and then they can just insta push. They're very far behind, and it's all about, I was gonna say, it's all about if nobody can just spot them early. Pressure behind, he saw like two face. Oh my god, that's a shot. No cove on this.
5v3 for the retake. Wrapping their way around 2-mana pro.
They're not going to know they got no cove, so they want to flash exec.
Hold from the side of EDG, pop flash through the wall, the jump out. They're only able to find one as Simon will.
Yeah, okay, this is really nice. Just the pressure alone of just having the actual harbor just meant that they wanted to flash insta-send.
Early from Leviathan.
Yeah, this was great. Like this insta push, B retake, 4-person push over towards it. Nobody has no idea. Even though they shot the knife, they shot recon.
On their attacker side on this map. Usually
it's real nice. Yeah, it's a good plan.
This time around, they leave nobody. He's gonna pay the price. Good start here. Flood through mid. Able to clean out players one by one, and that's something
what are we going fast on
well
this one? Flare bust with the prime, a never nude, JJ Beats, Wink FPS, and Liquidus. Thank you so much for the prime, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the birthday wishes as well, everyone. Appreciate you.
Otherwise, classics abound, but on the opposite side, quite a hefty bit of firepower.
Dude, double
in the mix here for Leviathan.
Never see double outlaw.
Looking to do maximum damage where possible.
Absolutely. That outlaw, so powerful. So many teams leaning into it against these ecos, but Kong with that ghost in hand, looking to go on a bit of an explore up the mid tube.
There's the first. Icebox up on top of yellow. Kong now storming his way up into kitchen.
Oh,
just pinged by that recon. The turret as well, noting him as Mazzino is able to drop nobody. Looks for another and will have it. Simon gonna be taken down.
This is all. Yeah, that's harbor ult. That is lovely, man. Harbor ult for your first buy round. Okay, that's one outlaw down. One outlaw down, and there's no way they get this. Yeah, I might just trade up the stinger for it.
Yeah, and they're able to scoop up that outlaw as well.
Okay, they lost the stinger. That's fine. Villist, thank you so much, man. Villist, appreciate you doing that. Thank you for the 5 gifted as well.
Available, the reckoning is going to be in play for the bonus here for Leviathan. And they are looking really clean, really sharp here to start. From what we've seen,
okay, big buy rounds. They got to deal with a harbor ult. It's a nightmare. Villist again, man. Thank you so much. Good amount of oil slugs. I see spamming it.
Getting a little bit of info towards the A site. Something EDG has done really well in this event. Get good reads on
this was good as well, though. They block. They block. They get hit by the knife.
They're really good at punishing that. But right now, all they know is where Calm has been.
Give us a birthday party, dude. If I had a birthday party today, I wouldn't attend, man. That's how sick I feel.
Down the back angle, give up a little bit of space to EDG. There is that Killjoy util towards the front of the A site that they can pop to try to slow down this attack, buy a little bit extra time for this retake.
And not only that, but they have that reckoning online here from Mazzino. And there it is, immediately coming through. Kong not able to steady the aim. Does manage to fall to Calm and finds time to kill it. Nobody quick to trade. Now Chichu finds Mazzino.
They did okay damage, man. 5 HP, 5 HP.
EDG, but look at the health bars.
Like, although King only has
40 health between the two of them. Is Blight going to be landing here? Simon's feet. He's able to get the plant down though.
Dude,
that had been anybody else.
It's winnable, and no matter what, it could be really good damage.
That's so scary.
And Icebox, he's holding one of them. Dash popped. Himself worked over in towards backside. King, however, able to find one. That's Simon now down.
That's one of the higher HPs.
One of the few remaining healthy players as Tex gets the swap over onto the Vandal. Chichu, however, 5 HP, still fighting. Does manage to trade one back. Smoggy trying to draw some attention. Nobody swings out. Tech's going to be taken down. And
Okay, it ended up doing pretty good. Like EDG, I feel like. The two people with low HP stay alive. They can just refresh their armor.
EDG will get their first round on the board.
Oh, what a swing there from nobody. Hitting some crisp shots.
Yeah, like, he the guy 35 HP as well. He's kind of confident in this.
Doing what he can, trying to use that reckoning to his advantage.
It's a good bonus no matter what.
Leviathan gives themselves a great opportunity in this round. But EDG able to connect their shots when they needed to.
Tree, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 5 months also. Thank you.
Around that angle, was very well prepared. So okay, EDG able to get that round, able to prevent the bonus conversion for Leviathan. Already pressure on a calm. He gets out without taking any damage.
Early dash already to try and make sure they punish him getting the orb. Dude, nobody is hitting some shots, man.
Disrespect the wall. They go pushing forward, and they're going to be rewarded with a kill as Tex does get taken down.
Whoa.
Any and all utility that was set up
Whoa, lunatics as well. We're actually just straight up disrespecting Viper walls.
Way forward now, just 2 players remaining here on the side of Leviathan who will have to swallow the pill of going for the save.
Lev had no idea they were going to do this.
Anticipating
they got pretty much caught off there. It's rare that people would do this, but at least they both, like everyone did it at the same time. There's 2 of them that disrespected it.
Anti-stratting their opponents, the way that they're understanding the
yeah,
formation.
they must have just been like, no matter what, because this wall's going to get refreshed anyway by the harbor, right? So I think no matter what, they're just in for sending it.
In particular, Muggleman, you know, may not be able to cast magic, but he sure has worked a lot for this team.
He's been working it from
the Killjoy molly. Yeah, dude, he didn't even care about the Killjoy molly. Just wall up
like
through the Killjoy molly. Just everyone's sending it. I like this though, the fact that they're both doing it.
The count 2-2, and EDG as many rounds as they can get on this attack. That is going to be a big boon for them. I mean, we've seen the runbacks, as Kukuka mentioned on the analyst desk. It's always gone to overtime from the side of LEV, but runbacks for them, it's always been starting on that attack side.
Exactly, and this is a
I mean, he found a bit of a gap anyway, though. To be fair.
We've seen this with EDG and LEV throughout this entire event that things can get muddy, and they're happy to play in that respect. They're happy to let their natural talent shine in those moments. Try to take over.
Okay, one away from a Sovo.
The plant a little bit early in that previous round, so I was kind of curious how Leviathan was going to approach this defender side, because EDG is so aggressive post plant. They will push angles, they will push space, and try to cut you off.
I like this though. I like taking aggro control with the drone, and then you can set up one of your hero guns.
And Leviathan.
Last boss saw foot there.
Yep.
Messino at the same time.
This is a very what a shot.
Tries to take the fight. Ends up losing his life, but Tex tries to hold things down. 6 shooter in hand, comes up with 1.
They're in a really good position though.
He and Messino though tagged up a bit.
LEV this time with Cove.
Play for the side of EDG. Is Chichu trying to go on this flank, but he's so very low.
Yeah, and we picked up the orb for Sover.
But they're not looking for him at the moment. Messino turns his sights back for a brief moment. Tex able to find another with that Sheriff, and now Simon.
Yeah, now what, bro? That is a clean round, dude.
Down with the Hunter's Fury.
3 guns into it, they can get an upgrade, and they can pick up 1 more.
There's so many good things here going for LEV.
Yeah, this was nice. I'm loving this aggro stuff they're doing over towards A. And every time over towards A, they've at least created the idea that they've gone aggro. Right, there's been some kind of wall every single time. It's actually been the opposite. When there's no harbor, you tell they're going aggro, but when there is, they're just faking it. But if it's the first time you've done this, they're not going to realize.
And then they're able
Maybe their coaches noted it down.
Utility to cut off Simon, to isolate players. I can't stress this enough. That's something they are very, very good at. And that is why they give teams a lot of problems and why they love Harbor.
Got to start looking at this one. We've got 2 people from EDG that can't buy next, so.
To be able to control the battle space in your favor. Something they do better than anybody else in the world right now.
Look at the gamble stack, though, here from the side of LEV.
Yeah, we have a 4-1, and they're like all right side trying to punish someone swinging this.
Over towards this A site, so EDG call an audible pivot back over towards that site, depending on what kind of opposition they find. For now, it's just going to be a tap on the plant to see what they can draw out. But nobody is able to find one. Messino going to be taken down. Oh, and calm.
Oh, yeah, this is nice. Yeah, that's. I don't know if EDG normally don't do like a 4-1, but you got to be expecting luck here. Yeah, I wonder if it was like the comms of them tapping the spike. So they really didn't expect it to be one person here.
Bite gonna go, oh, not deep enough, but King makes up for that. Hunter's Fury out, trying to flush him out of Snowman, but Kong
yeah, it's kind of like the vision was getting blocked by the ult.
Punished, and suddenly there's a man advantage here for the side of LEV. As nobody
Whoa.
will get taken down, it is
bro, the shots at the moment are insane. How did LEV win this one? Oh, hold up.
But he finds a solid first opening kill. Spamming for it, but the counter spam it out. For now, he's just trying to keep them off with this one. The Nanoswarm, it does not ricochet the way that he wanted. He's trying to isolate and conquer, but King.
Okay, nicely done from King. A little bit extra sidestep, knowing that he might try and swing the planter here. They hit some shots, man. This is a very big round. If you're looking back at this one, at the moment, this is the biggest round. Two people that can't buy now from EDG, and they use the Sova into it.
With some incredible shooting from King.
Yeah, it was like 3v5 at its peak, right?
Absolutely ridiculous stuff from Snowman. Those walls come up, and I mean, I like the way EDG plays this. They're like, we're going to call a pause. We're going to wait for this high tide to go down. Then we're going to go for the plant. Try to set up for our post plant.
Yeah, just individual swinging out towards yellow.
And then King just starts hitting some nasty
shots. The retake didn't even start. Yeah, they were just dueling out in the open.
Timeout. It's going to be called as well by the Chinese team. See if they can.
Yeah, just off a little bit.
How to correct this.
Like the Sova idea is like fine, but I think they can actually just like play the afterplant there. Like no joke, if they play the afterplant, they win that round. The Sova ult, yeah, the Sova ult backfired. So like if you literally just play that for you just play that for afterplant and like you wait for the tap, then it's done.
Yeah, I mean, this map has always been scrappy for them throughout this tournament run. I mean, they haven't had a clean one since Crew back in Americas, but it's been 3 times played here at Champs, and it has always resulted in victory.
It's a rough way to lose a round, I'm not gonna lie, because 5v3 with the Sova ult playing like that,
no doubt, and
definitely the one you look back at and you're just like, well,
it is a bit of an eco.
They won this.
You have to buy down to 3 sheriffs for
and then now you gotta look at this as well, start getting close to their own ults.
Swing this round into your favor. Maybe you can turn
it's gonna be a really strong half from LEV
against Leviathan. See what they want to do off the back of that timeout, or if they're just going to hold on to those ults for the next gun round. Spot on the Chichu, but not much that Leviathan can do off the back of it. Meanwhile, the other 3 members seemingly, this is the default that EDG wanted to run with on this map coming into it. It's going to be a tough map pool for EDG, no matter how you sliced it. They're going to have to play Leviathan on.
They love doing this
some other map early and
every single time. So I guess they've seen that there's like such a big reaction. Also just trying to wait maybe for mollies.
Really deep sight control over towards Snowman.
And that's understanding of the way that EDG likes to play, the way that they're going to get aggressive typically on post play. We haven't really seen it much so far this map, but I like that you pointed that out. That's very good. A very good read here by Leviathan.
Okay, so they pressure over towards B, then insert one. Great pressure, question mark created, and then they go walk over towards A. 2. Dude, this is nuts at the moment. We just have vision block.
Just the sheriffs in hand here for Chichu and
I like this from Com though. He's had these guys running.
Recon, push up Com. They know that there's going to be someone forward there in mid, playing around 2. Com holding that angle, finds the headshot.
This was lovely as well. Was this Tex baiting through the smoke?
One of the rifles now on the floor, clear out some of that util. Chichu got to fall. Icebox shutting it down, and now Simon rushing his way over towards his A side. Just 13 seconds remaining as Kong is trying to draw some attention.
They're playing really well.
But Icebox, they'll be good to basically bring this round to a conclusion.
Yeah. This is nice though. Like smoke goes up for them to cross back, and they Tex just taps a couple through the smoke, so they just think that that's the guy that's watching middle, and then comes gets a free kill.
Approach to this round by Leviathan.
And they're very proactive at the moment. Like Com pushing down middle here just means that he hears everything so early. Even though they don't have info on B, he can just hear them rotating back. Live from Hollywood, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you.
Sending players all over the place, but every step of the way, Leviathan able to handle it, able to account for EDG's movements. It helps when Aspas starting to heat up a bit as well. No doubt that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with throughout this event, but who is going to be the one that can step up?
Chat, thank you so much.
Is it going to be Smoggy? Is it going to be Kong? Simon, nobody, Chichu, everybody's had their moments for them.
Look at that drone tells all. LEV very convinced that this is going to be
Okay, no tap on this one. And let's see how...
Screen, and Kong does come away with a headshot there on the Tex. Doesn't need any damage himself as well.
Dude, this is a weird position for someone to be so late here as well.
Chichu still, however, still lurking over towards Ace, expecting that there's going to be that
I was going to say, let's see how much better they play the after plant.
Reckoning now, second one of the half. Trigger gets pulled there by Mazzino.
They'll have Cove. Kind of doable for LEV, but still really hard.
A target so far. Smokes are keeping them all obfuscated. Kong able to find a second, but Mazzino takes out nobody. Mazzino takes out
Mazzino gets 2 more there. No way. Oi, EDG, man. EDG are going to be devastated with some of these afterplants. How have they lost this one? Why did Kankang swing left and not right here when he hits the Cove?
Yeah, the confidence is flying for Leviathan, and I can see it not just in their shooting, but in the way that they're approaching.
Because he would have either killed that guy or traded that guy, and then the guys on the right.
So excited to watch, bro. I've never been so excited.
And then the guys on the right here have to shoot the Cove, and so they have to like wide swing out to shoot the Cove.
All the players watching for that lurk from Chichu the whole time. Like there's always somebody, whether it's Com or Mazzino or whoever, that's checking.
Yeah, the EDG right now a little bit off with their timing. Everything from LEV is like perfect though, man. They're playing together. It's awesome.
Sending out the op shot, trying to clear that. Recon Dart does get pinged. Now lockdown going to be in play. Forward position. Only one safe spot within the site itself.
He's in a Viper molly. I still think you probably have to at least spam the Cove. You got to think of angles. This guy should be spamming Cove. These should be watching for swings. Otherwise, these guys have to be too committed. If you can spam the side of the Cove here and make sure you're not getting traded unless someone commits heavy.
Into the shoulder. Nobody deciding to stick around here. Pit now in play. The lockdown gets ready to tick down. Looks like nobody will go ahead and sack himself to that. No, double detain.
2 of them.
As well as Smoggy is forward in the pit, just staying hidden where possible. Mazzino,
no way, bro. He got an accidental.
Kong will be able to put down King, but Icebox with his
own look at him go.
Things down. Swap over Icebox a little bit faster on the draw.
Long range.
Gets the 4K, and LEV.
Wait, Potter's here.
Another round victory.
Nice.
Unbelievable. EDG threw everything they had at Leviathan this round.
Dude, what a round.
The ultimates, the Blade Storm, the lockdown, the Viper's Pit, all in play. But then Icebox, of course, says, oh, you've got a Blade Storm? I do too. And the Leviathan fans absolutely loving what they're seeing. And EDG
it must be frustrating for EDG.
This Leviathan onslaught.
They've been messing up a little bit.
So good.
Especially over towards B. I felt like they could have won both of those after plans.
Into this attacking side. Trying to fight fire with fire. He's going to get pinged out, but the weapon for now not.
I mean, like, last time they broke both of these bits of util was pistol, and they went super aggro. So they got to be scared.
Highlighting that Kong in particular.
This is good from EDG though. You can tell that they have. You can tell that they have talked and thought about the fact that Aspas majority of the time is going to be like one of these 2 positions. So they want to drop Sova down the drone before they peek this angle. But it also just means that they can't get too much space on site easy.
Now a readjust here for EDG, reading that the A side not to their liking. And again, this is something
it's more just a whole round based on the fact that you can actually duel them with that attack op.
Oftentimes,
or just try and get a pick with the attack op.
Getting ahead of the curve, but this time around again, they're taking just a little bit too long.
Dude, not another B after plant.
They're going to be right here to try to contest.
First time this alarm bot has actually like worked out that they're taking Snowman. LEV all over them, bro.
Only Calm is found so far. Just Kong with that operator, an all-in bid. And he's just been out in the open again, taking down Simon, last man standing.
It's so nice. Everything's so good though. Like their B retakes are good. The info here, so they never have to worry about Snowman until this round, right? 10 rounds.
They're just so ahead of the curve.
It's really sick.
They're doing a great job of understanding the way that EDG likes to rotate. They're so on pace.
INT, thank you. Appreciate the 2 months, man. Appreciate the prime.
And they're so ready for these aggressive pushes as well. You've got the high-low set up there on the bridge in the back by Snowman. Able able to shut that down, and Icebox, again, already on point.
I killed that guy and I pressed tab.
Well, Icebox, a little bit of a slow start, was 4-4 at one point, but now it's just been 7 kills stacked up on top of that. No
Yeah, and they just have
found.
so many ults. This is way too one-sided, man.
We might be pressing F on this map here pretty soon with the way it's going. Leviathan is so on point.
Oh, cannot find the shoulder. Ash gets himself behind 410.
Yeah, I mean, that was a hard shot.
Reposition, continuing to try to go aggressive. Flatkin does not catch him. Icebox getting tagged up a little bit, but still staying alive. The movement absolutely electric to watch. He's out to safety, and EDG still no closer to putting this spike on the floor.
How's he?
Mazzino.
How's he winning that?
Has the reckoning to cover his comrade. Icebox is back on a hard angle, and Kong is dead.
Yeah, they are.
Everything
Oh,
that they
God,
tried,
dude.
it's struck down. One after the other, they fall.
Yeah, as soon as this offers come out. Oh, I thought he saw the gun here.
But there's still so much work to be done.
The guy was so tunnel visioned onto the... Dude, honestly, he plays so close to his monitor, man. What if he did see him?
Get into position.
It is so tunnel visioned on the floor.
They're just locked in place, waiting out this util. The jiggle peek attempt. Pichu swings out.
He saw him twice before he peeked. Yeah, but the guy is so close to his monitor, man. I'm not sure he can see anything outside of like this.
Does not shut him out.
That's the issue.
At the same time, remaining diligent.
The blind spot, yeah. The rest of his monitor's a blind spot.
In case there's a rotation out.
Like 70% of it.
With time dwindled, with weapons needing to be retained, Chichu and Smoggy will just hold on to these guns if possible. But Leviathan can certainly chase forward if they want to. Seems like they will allow it.
And it's so tough here for EDG to get good reads on the way Leviathan wants to play their defense. Because sometimes they're trying to contest the point of attack. Other times they're going to give that space up and play for the flood retakes. Mazzino has been absolutely unreal this half. He has been so on point with not just his util, but his shooting in particular. 14 kills,
this map looks wraps already.
So
this is way too many rounds on defense. That's 14-4, 13-4. Guys are chilling.
But now you got a Viper's Pit and a Hunter's Fury as well for Calm. Yes, you've got the other Hunter's Fury and a null command for Simon. But look how far back Calm is, and he's already going for that pick.
They heavy stack over towards B when they got a Sova ult. I'm surprised he didn't get a kill there. There's so many people here.
Kong trying to take some space. Mazzino dancing around the box. First shot here.
How's he alive?
Going to be going wide.
Oh boy.
Damage going to be eaten there, but still alive for now. Mazzino, however, going to be taken out. Simon able to find a stray headshot through the wall.
That's a mad angle.
EDG.
This is going to be tough. There's only one player with full armor.
Still just been brought to a halt, though. Now the drone to check. King, if he just cheats forward a little bit more, he can just send out that pit. Oh, completely shut this down. Looks like they'll save it for a retake attempt.
Holy hell.
Push up into the smoke column, going to be eliminated. Spots, however, still standing. And still out for blood.
It feels scary, man.
Though, try to be the difference makers in this round and stop EDG from getting a third, but it seems like
should be alright.
It will fall to the wayside as Tex all on his lonesome.
3.
Will get taken out.
I mean, at least they get a little confidence before the half, but holy hell, this was
some signs of life for EDG at the very end.
This is way too many rounds, man. There's those B after plans to slide him down.
Absolutely dominant. It's going to be difficult now, switching over to the harder side of the map for EDG to try to come back in this one.
It's going to have to be a hell of a defense for EDG, for the EDG faithful here in the audience. They are praying the curses are in fact real. But right now, LEV, they look absolutely impeccable.
Sonia, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you doing that.
Who's going to be standing by for a halftime
Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Hello everyone,
I'm
Jen
Zeish
down
is there.
here with Coach Zeish of Carmine Court.
You travel out there.
카민코프의 제이씨
Oh, no.
코치 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 인스파이어 아레나에서 오늘 함께하게
Without Keiko
됐는데요.
paid for
현장
it.
분위기를 어떻게 느끼고 있는지부터 물어보도록 할게요. Welcome to Inspire Arena, Zeish. What did you think of the atmosphere here?
I mean, it's insane. I already lived something like similar with KCX, with our own event, but seeing all of this type of people like in the stadium, I would have loved to qualify already, actually.
먼저 분위기가 너무 미쳤어가지고 지난번에
a guy
오프 시즌
named
때
Thank you so much, bro.
프랑스에서 또 KC와 이런
Thank you.
대회를
There we
했었는데
go.
그때
Got the
분위기가
thank you in your name.
느껴지고 이런 분위기를 느끼니까 진짜 KC도
Of
챔피언
course,
때
dude.
왔어야
Appreciate you saying that
되는데라는
also.
생각이 들 정도라고
Patrick
얘기를
L as well,
하는데요.
the 5 gifted.
이렇게
Thank you,
현장
thank you.
분위기가 너무 뜨겁기 때문에 훨씬 선수들도 부담감을 크게 느낄 것 같습니다. 뭐 EDG 같은 경우에는 이렇게
Patrick,
높이 올라온
appreciate
게
it. Dude, a lot of Oilers
처음이고 또
today.
레비아탄도 그동안 좀
Sonia
흔들렸던
and
모습도
Patrick with the
있었잖아요.
5
두 팀이
gifted. Thank
모두
you, you too.
여기까지 올 수 있던 건 아무래도 뒷심 그리고 버티는 힘이 아닐까 싶은데 좀 이렇게 부담감이 클 때 이렇게 버티는 힘, 이겨내는 힘은 어떻게 유지하면 좋을지 또 코치님께 물어보도록 할게요. EDG, they've never placed this high before. Leviathan had their ups and downs along the way. Both teams are here because they displayed huge amount of resilience. So in such a high pressure moment like this, how do you create and maintain that type of resilience?
So my team is not the best example this year for like high pressure moment, but I would say that I think it's more on like the momentum that you have in the tournament. Like you can work as much as you want during the year, but if you lose the momentum that you have in the tournament, you won't make it. So like I feel these teams, like this is why I said to you earlier, I feel like EDG might win it, even though like right now it's really tough for them, but like they have an aura around them, like really good momentum. So I feel that they're gonna make it.
KC를 좀 참고할 수는 없겠지만 그래도 아무래도 이렇게 좀 큰 대회에서는 그동안 1년간의 흐름이 아니라 그때그때 흐름을 놓지 않는 게 중요하기 때문에 또 코치님께서도
It's John. Thank you so much for the 3 months also. Thank you, thank you.
이런 흐름을 그때그때 놓지 않고 계속해서 이어가는 게 굉장히 중요하다고 얘기를 했습니다. 이렇게 해서 제이시 코치 만나봤습니다. Thank you, 제이시. And
Thank you for having me.
back to the game.
Thank you very much. Some wise words there. We as Pacific casters, of course, know a thing or two about teams losing momentum in the tournament. It's all about maintaining it. Let's see, though, if LEV can maintain the momentum from the first half. 9-3 as they now switch over onto the attacking side. The stage is set for this to be
Well,
an
we'll keep a track of it, but I think this might be a short one.
closeout for them.
At least
so far,
map
you can
wise.
see the experience advantage that Leviathan has. The pressure hasn't gotten to them. They're playing up to their full potential.
Oh, bro, they just look like they're having so much fun.
Can bounce back, can fight back. A lot of noise being made here by LEV and EDG right around this corner.
Nobody trying to hold the line here. A couple shots going to be going wide. He dances around.
Dude, where's the bullets going?
Eventually on the repeat is able to find his mark. Simon similarly taken down. HP going to be low on a couple players here on the side of Leviathan, so some damage opportunity still can be dealt here by EDG. Dunkirk into the back of sight. Take Chichu down to 22. The peek out from Kong. He's instantly dead. Chichu now trying to desperately hold as Smoggy swoops in from behind. Comes to the rescue.
Whoa!
Holy,
really? What? This is what? This is 2v5 or something.
And Smoggy's arrival could not have
How did they manage to pull that one back? Dude, that was wild. It was a lovely ping pong. Like 1-2.
Unbelievable. Just
They did it so good. They're swinging out together, but holy hell, man.
Chichu is right there to stand up and open things up for the side of EDG. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The guy's 22 HP.
He's able to get it done. He's gonna slam that desk in celebration. Muggle's like,
what?
Honestly,
how did that happen?
That in the round before, maybe they
Well,
could.
I might not have the answer to that question, but for your EDG right now, you absolutely take those.
Just a little bit of.
Nobody got to be careful here, though. Oh, there's an hand lined up for him. Basically,
One of the best people to get the kills, man. Get a server ult in defense. It's unreal.
Quick movements here from the side of EDG. Wanting as clean of a start to this half as they can possibly get, and right now it's looking like it may be flawless. Tex, of course, with that sheriff in hand, does have to be respected. It's for reasons like that. Shock dart going wide. Looking to try to flush him out into the open. Right
no way, what is that timing, bro? He waited so long before he reloaded.
EDG, they start closing the gap, but now we move into the bonus here for them. Can they get that conversion?
Well, they're gonna try. They're gonna put the operator.
They had the reload. This guy swung before, I'm pretty sure.
Has to go big now.
Yeah, he swung before.
They're feeling the pressure, but with some.
Young, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 8 months. Thank you.
Maybe.
Thanks for doing that, dude. Okay, they get the op out early. Op no armor. Yeah, so this bonus is a lot invested into it.
Guns into their hands, but can definitely do some damage. Some util dumped to clear the orb.
But nobody very cognizant of it. Wasn't just immediately going for it. Just
we had so we had op over towards B. They get no pressure over towards B, and now they insta rotate it.
0 point, however,
caught everybody.
Yeah, catching damn near everyone on the side.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on Smoggy as well. Smoggy's pretty much got all of B on lock. There is a timing someone could go to his right, but maybe they always take it first. Who knows?
Now pop from Icebox. It's going to be noted by the drone. Cuts his way out.
Whoa!
A brief little spot.
Damn, and he spotted the guy Heaven.
Fantastic shot. As they try to drive them
Dude,
back
the composure to do that's pretty impressive.
Hard committed here towards his A site. Fragment down to try to slow the flood, but Calm already forward here.
Hey, you got to keep an eye on the luck as well at the moment.
Spot out anything. Watch is going to be sent. A Cloudburst in 0 point. Taking away whatever util they have left as they swing onto the corner, and Calm catches them unawares. Cleans up 2.
Yeah, the timing.
Now suddenly,
Viper though. Viper's going to get seen by turret.
Or going to grab it, Smoggy. Strikes from behind.
Oh, because they killed Tex, dude. That's why. Oh man, that kill on Tex is so... It's just so important.
They know that Smoggy is in behind them. Calm down to 7. The one that tried to hold the line first.
No, guys. Surely not.
Into the open. Like to try to flush out that back sight. Chichu just pulling back. Icebox trying to hold things down here. Time starting to tick. They swing in, and Smoggy collects them both.
Bonus rounds, we get some upgrades as well. Damn, that's nice, bro.
EDG
that's nice.
are on the right path to try to bring this map back to parity.
Smoggy, this luck was good, yeah. But this was the trade up that EDG decided to do, right? So Kang watching all of B, and then he wants to rotate, so Smoggy just goes, holds over towards B, and just pushes the whole time. I don't know if that's like most teams would just hold the op here the whole time and just be happy with the other 4 there, but it's probably a mix between either they know, and I think with the pathing as well, they definitely looked into the fact of where they like to put the turret. So he went over towards Heaven and he knew that he could flank behind and didn't have to look at any util. Like if I'm LEV here right now, this turret's going behind watching for the push. Instead of this passive one that's like over towards B, looking for the Heaven and the floor push, I'm doing a more passive turret if we're pushing A. Because LEV like to use that one a lot, and I think they need to mix it up a little bit. Just at least once, just to make them scared of it. And make them realize that they can't, like, lurk on you, like flank.
He is maybe the biggest reason why we've seen them make it as far as they have.
I agree with you. I think he's
Ivy, course, thank you so much, dude.
So far in this event, he has been
Nin, 117 with the Prime, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 21 months also. Thank you for that.
Here on Icebox, starting to come alive on this defender side, starting to find those gaps.
Yeah, so next time they actually go A, I'm expecting a turret.
Needs to start mixing things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Show some passive looks here to EDG. Gonna have to spread the map a little bit
like
more.
An off the bat turret. If they go like insta A. Like most likely when this guy gets solo.
A brick wall and keep you from really finding much success there. So now it's time to start trying other parts of the map. Eventually, this is the eco, so maybe if you've got a set play here on this side, try to go for some quick picks.
Now, I don't have the stats on it. Yeah. I'd be curious if anybody does, but it does feel like a lot of bonus conversions that we've seen, people drop the Thrifty immediately after. Like that Fnatic Sen series is just so back and forth, bonus conversion after bonus conversion, but then always getting thriftied in that 4th round.
Everyone dodges. We've got a 1v1 over towards B. This guy spotted him. That was enough to push him back.
You're absolutely right, though. It has been wild this year. Some of the eco rounds that we've seen.
Clear the drone. Kong just looking to reposition.
Oh, that's nice, though. The instant knife after the drone to see if anyone's trying to take any space behind it. Boggy spots the head of one. Do we have a rotate after that?
And EDG has to respect the A-side hit because of how much pressure Leviathan has put there. So that's going to give a little bit of space.
Boggy still has Molly.
An opportunity. Let's see what Smoggy has in store, though. Was brilliant in the previous round.
Recon out. Smoggy just tucks back behind the wall, but pings come down. Left have a very strong understanding of his position.
And this Molly's going to go down here.
Heading across towards yellow.
Oh, I like this though. From Icebox goes top of yellow to try punish him if he was going to do that. There's so much damage done that EDG should be so fine.
Swap
the guns so that he can dash in.
Fragment into the back.
Dude, this is nice as well. Molly back to yellow, spam the other side.
Hold the line, finds himself a second. Mazzino gets the other. King! He's trying to conquer them all. The half hold.
Oh my god, what the hell is that shot from Chichu as well? Dude, that was unlucky from King, man. That was such a nice try.
I thought you had willed it into existence there.
Yeah, that third one. I was not thinking he was getting this third one.
An early pick for
Dude, one Nico.
Range. Spam there from Chichu. And then King just comes alive.
Yeah, this
he
one.
has the opportunity as well. Just misses the headshot.
Oh my god, that was
Chichu
fast.
quick to pull off.
Yeah, that one was real fast.
Almost. Icebox clear as well.
Not in that round.
Not in that round.
But he is still, by far, clearly in the lead. 69-2.
It was a great eco. It means that we get this, man. We got so many people that can't buy next.
2 rounds away from tying this up.
It will be their first round, so even this guy.
Next couple rounds, because look at the ults that are coming into Psycho here.
Yep.
You've got the Viper's Pit, you've got the Reckoning.
If LEV plant, they might force next. We'll see.
Fury for nobody, so
been doing a good job of mixing up the op at the moment. We've had B, then we had A, now we got middle. Dude, and Smoggy has just been walking here. And does he expect the second guy? Yes, he does. Dude, 33 HP might have done enough.
Jump out. That is going to be a body tag there.
Push forward.
Taken low, but not taken down. His knives now do get popped.
Good damage at the moment. 33, 39.
Fast rotate. As the lockdown gets placed here at B.
This is weird because this Killjoy ult with the Viper
and you don't have Smoggy to cover this plant.
doesn't. Yeah, they don't really get too much. The LEV here really messed up, chat. Really messed up. They did the Killjoy ult, which normally you would be fine because you have the Viper, right? And you can pop the Viper up. But the Harbor was still, oh my goodness. A great flash. That was a great flash. So LEV have already called a timeout, so I don't think they need to call another, but this was like their first like real big mess up. We get Killjoy ult before all of the Harbor utils come back up, so they can't take any space.
Unbelievable right now, starting to really heat up. A player that for so long has been so highly regarded with that sniper rifle.
It was a waste. It was a giant waste. Yeah. There were no comms here. Like either he didn't realize King was dead, and it was like the Viper, and so, or Mazzino like hadn't commed that he'd used all his util.
Quick to clear out that nano, not wanting the turret to be destroyed, but it's going to be a full cut under tube here as Reckoning comes in, and Kong just has the backpedal, but he's still looking to stick around.
Beast, man! What a beast!
Disgusting shot. Their own lockdown now in play, but it's a fairly shallow one sent here from the side of EDG, but it stops them from pushing forward. It makes them think twice. Tech's now dropping out from Kitchen. Does get spotted out. Hunter's Fury.
God, everyone's popping everything, man.
As Calm goes on the hunt, just trying to open up some space here for his team, but nobody now. Finding one.
Yeah, teammates are going to help this guy out.
The corner swings out, does find Chichu. Takes him down, but now they counter Hunter's Fury on the opposite side.
Dude. How is this guy alive? How many ults have we had into this round?
He takes him down. Icebox dead. Weapon swapped. Vandal now in hand, but they still have to deal with King, and he's in his element. Shorty at the ready.
No way, bro. No way. Dude, these rounds are mental. There was five ults here. Kang's doing unreal things.
Is making such good reads. Toying with Leviathan's ultimate here.
Was it 5? It might have been more. It was Harbor ult, then we got Killjoy ult in reaction. Then you had Sova ult. Then you had Viper ult.
Trying to do what he can here to hold the line, get some big kills. But Kong able to hide in that corner.
Dude, that was sick.
And wait out his moment.
The early no armor op really paid off. Yeah, I mean they won the bonus from it. They won the bonus from it more because Smoggy was the guy that was going for the flank behind. Kang, he did really good, you know, back a Snowman as well, where he just tucked in. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that LEV can talk about. They can either talk about loads of the Killjoy stuff that's been going on. You can also talk about like just chilling out a little bit. I think some of the stuff they're doing, I think like you can tell they're like it's when you know it was this, right? And it's now this, you can get really nervous. It's one of those ones where it looks like, I'm not saying it is embarrassing, but like you feel that it looks like it could be embarrassing. Obviously you were so far up that I'm getting a little bit more nervous. Bonkar, hello mate, how we doing? How's things, bro? Bonkar, you must be getting some offers right now, surely. Surely, Bonkar.
Has a Viper's pit of their own, still has that operator for Kong.
You can tell us, man. We won't tell anyone. Just give us some leaks.
Maybe Icebox's Blade Storm can be that turning point. He had a phenomenal round with it on the defender side. But now it is EDG's turn. They have done 7 rounds in a row themselves to match what Leviathan did previously. Can they keep this momentum?
Things are moving. Love that for you, man. Love that for you.
Just wait out that null, though. I mean, there is not really any ambiguity here. Drone doesn't quite get the spot there on the Smoggy. Maybe it turns back. Either way, he's still stagnant now. Strike, but oh my god!
What the absolute shot. The interesting thing is they don't change their turret up for this one. Damn, dude. We're just going to take over this round.
Resurrected for a moment. Let's find two. Mazzino, weapon in hand.
Oh, man, imagine Simon got that extra kill.
Up here from Kong now, last man standing. Dash at the ready.
Whoa!
Into the cove. Recovers the weapon.
Oh my god, bro. No way, Tex entered, he had no bullets. That was nuts.
Shades of something.
Yeah, the decision making on that was incredible.
Beautiful round, but in the end, it is Icebox that we have to focus on because
imagine he wins that.
Way to break through.
Oh my god, it would have been one of the most insane clips ever. That is so fast, by the way.
I don't care how many times you've seen him do stuff like this. It never gets old. He is outrageously talented. Mazzino continues his hot streak on this map with a big double, and Kong knows how close EDG was to maybe shutting the door on Leviathan. But now a breath of hope, a breath of fresh air for Leviathan.
Hey, LEV gotta be careful.
Once again to scale toward this orb at the front.
Dude, the rounds have been so close that
reinforcements for Simon.
We get reset here as well. Yeah, what a round, man! This is everything. Yeah, and I think Smoggy again might just be able to flank, but
spam him out. Icebox will be countered as Simon does fall. 1 for 1 so far. Sticking around, lingering, gets rewarded for his patience. Finds one.
The higher lower here was strong.
On the nobody, but the man advantage still here in the hands of EDG. As they once again look to tie things
Tex did really good to trade that out, by the way. That was impressive.
Does not force him out.
I like this from Smoggy. Smoggy was ready to go behind here, but he didn't want to overstep. Like, he got to like here, and then he decided against it. 3v2, you just play numbers, just contain them, lock them in. He's literally going to fight for info here, get out of there. And then it's like, then he's got some options as well.
Can they break through this line? Smoggy, the next jiggle will spot one.
That's it. And now what you do? There's loads of options here, man. I would literally just play back a yellow. Woke up. Dude, we have double mollies as well that he can come to him.
There's still going to be 2 nanos set up on this B site here. Time
he should be fine here.
Just comes away with one.
Yeah, he played this really well. Pop mollies now.
He strikes.
What a beast.
Planter absolutely dead. Time gone. Tex will find
yeah, it doesn't matter about the kill here.
Find themselves tied up once more.
It's hard to play.
Hey, he played this really, really well, and I love that he didn't overstep in the 3v2.
Gains a ton of space, gains a ton of info.
Like he was ready to do the flank. Didn't go for it with the 3v2 advantage. Played it perfect.
Plays ring around the rosy. Catches Leviathan completely off guard. Well, I don't know what
LEV might force this. Nah, LEV are done money-wise, bro.
Where the shock dart was coming from.
Yeah, unreal stuff from him.
Follow the paper trail back.
They didn't even get a plant. They're for sure ecoing this. We got 2 guys that are wrecked.
Again, economy disrupted on the side of LEV.
Yeah, these 2 are too correct. How on earth are we here?
Just with a classic, hoping he can pick up a weapon.
10-10.
From a fallen opponent. Kong immediately rotating, getting himself towards that back rafter, but Smoggy's been taken down, dealt with over here on B, but now Icebox traded out. That is the tip of the spear, cut off.
And just a little bit of an adjustment here from Leviathan. You're going to send Tex out on a counter lurk to deal with Smoggy early to buy you a little bit of extra space. And a great shot
He's
from
so
Kankan,
fast, though.
Just finds the timing. Tex not paying attention to
Chat,
Snowman.
that without X-ray is outrageous. I'm telling you.
That LEV did have available. He's been left on the floor. A lurk, though, from Calm. But he's missed this. Nobody. He's in so deep.
Oh, this is a weird one.
Calm is not checking for this now. The swing getting ready to come through. Guardian scooped up.
And they have no idea that comes over towards site.
As the spike starts getting rotated back across that attacker spawn.
Okay, now they do.
Over here for the
Oh, he gave that away, bro. I'm not sure he should have done that.
And suddenly this round becomes a lot more winnable for the side of LEV.
This high tide in mid, I thought might give away the script. Yeah.
30
The
seconds
orb take into the plant. Ult available here for Mazzino. And he can just wait patiently, but no, he sends it early.
Harbor ult doesn't make a sound, so they know that no one's at least close for a little bit. So they got some time.
No sound heard, just
But they saw him early, so you would always expect this guy in like a position like this now. Whereas if he did this earlier, this is good reposition from him. Oh man, the knives are scaring me.
Knife pulled, gets a spot, the King gets the shot, takes him down. Chichu pushing forward, tries to bail them out. 8 bullets remaining here in the mag. Mazzino running away, just slowly walking out. Time is dwindling though. Chichu, when does he make the call? When does he try to go for the defuse? He's right above him. He's making noise. He spotted him for a brief little moment. He's trying
3
to
bullets.
him out. He will.
No time.
He cannot get that defuse.
My God, that got close, man.
Will scrape by with a thrifty victory.
It's pretty devastating. They went pretty aggro, man. Like this, who is this in spawn?
They're likely going to feel like they just got robbed.
Did nobody?
It's little changes that Leviathan makes in this round.
That's an overpush, right?
Onto Smoggy.
Yeah, they overstepped.
It's a great punish, even though Kankan was able to find that kill the whole time.
EDG and their anti-ecos? Yeah, bro, they just make mistakes against ecos. Like, they're not good against them.
Barely heard nobody's footsteps or
they don't treat ecos like an eco. Hoggy, thank you so much, man. Hoggy, 1 away from 2 years as well, bro. I appreciate you, man. Mad at the eco? I mean, he pushed, dude. Like, he should have just held an early angle.
A lot of times they've been sending the drone out right away off the back of that cascade. But
what is this, dude? We're forcing, and this guy's got
no drone just yet.
They're pushing forward, taking even more space here, Kankan and Smoggy. Fairly aggressive positions. Of course, the dash can get Kankan out to safety, but there's the drone. Spam through, smattering of damage going to be found on.
It's a great bait for this guy in the corner. You want to shoot some more?
Dissuade them.
Smoggy now going to be noted in this forward position. He pulls back. Kankan wanting to stick around. See if
oh
he can
boy!
Get a little punish here. Shots, but
Holy.
that shot will not connect. He's still looking for more, but now he's in a very committed position. Icebox gets up over the top. Going to be spotted out. Cloud burst
11 bullets.
Looks to re-aggress. Kong is playing this on a knife's edge. He isn't spotting anything. Shock dart lobbed over towards him. Just cannot make those shots connect.
Dude, he could not get out, but his mate pops the Viper smoke now, right?
Out the smokes. He's got the rest of his team here.
At what point do they just call an audible to try to rotate out?
Oh, yeah, you've got to wait for the spread on that. And Smoggy tried to trade it, and that's the ult.
Blind spray across, and Smoggy is found. Fragment.
Whoa,
Oh God,
poor guy. Just knew that there would be someone to try to deny the plant here. Dude, what a round from LEV.
Tex is going to be noted in 2, but it doesn't matter because nobody.
EDG, man, that eco rounds. It all fell apart from that eco rounds into this.
And EDG may just be crumbling here, right in front of the finish line. Leviathan will get themselves up the map point.
And Leviathan able to pause just enough there to get themselves situated, and some great shots through the smokes. This team really understands where EDG is trying to put pressure at. EDG loves to play you right at
Kankan here, yellow. It was weird. They had loads of opportunities to get out. I think, you know, when the Viper smoke was here, probably should have just crossed, or they should have like held confidently. Then the Viper all went off. They didn't like give it enough time to spread, and they're trying to look for a trade.
For EDG, I mean, already the last round wasn't the cleanest on the economy. Simon went into it, I believe, not having a weapon in hand. It's disgusting.
Oh my God, Mazzino, that kill was so
But now they find themselves up to map point. EDG 2 in a row. For LEV, it has always gone to overtime. Here in the upper final, is this finally the moment where they get a clean victory on their Icebox? We'll have to wait a little bit longer to find out as EDG call their last time out.
It's going to be very, very interesting. I think here for EDG, maybe play a little bit more for the retakes. You're getting shut down when you're trying to contest these plants so far. Might be time to show a bit of a different look.
The AGL looks really good.
Found it interesting though. I had a chance to talk with Mazzino real quick before the matches started today. And I asked him, you know, how are you feeling about this? He said, you know, good, yeah, we've got a lot of experience, kind of the typical things. And I said, but what about going up against EDG? They're a tough team.
Cushfish420 with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 5 months, man.
We love being in the mud.
Of course, thank you.
We love it. That's how we play, and that suits our style.
Damn, bro.
And it has been
that guy really went
fast,
in.
It has been aggressive.
The big
so
hat.
far, Leviathan is just a slight step ahead, but EDG has given them everything they can.
He had the cam as well.
They have final buy though. 4 half armors to the side of EDG.
Okay.
Bulldog
2 chances. Devastating round.
To take this over
Dude, EDG would be gutted, right? You had the double afterplant over towards B, and then you had that eco round.
Playbook here a little bit. Pop flash over the top. Opts not to go for it though.
They've won a couple of outrageous rounds, I will say that, like 2v5s, etc. But
not killed. But he's down to 45. He himself would love to have that Hunter's Fury. He just hasn't been able to get that final ult charge.
Yeah, they would love this orb at the moment. There's so many people that could get this. Nobody, what the hell are you doing with your HP?
Nobody, wow. Playing with fire around that corner.
It's always been an absolute...
Yeah, at least there was a flash behind it.
That has not changed here in the upper final. But he so desperately wants that final charge.
Storfy, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
A huge boon.
Thank you for the tier 1, man. Thanks for saying that also. Oh, that is not the timing that you want to see. Fell off, wanted to jump back. Speaking of timings, though, there might not be a better timing than what I just saw from Chichu. They were watching this. He turns the corner.
Very far forward.
They normally put the turret in where this box is. So what does he do? Holy hell. This is one of the most insane flanks ever. Damn, bro. The chat. Timing could not have been any better. Literally just as they left the angle, bro is turning the corner.
Into a 4th overtime on Icebox here at Champs.
And this is just great awareness here, a great timeout from Muggle to be ready for this Hunter's Fury, to find a way to bait it out. Bit of a misstep there from Kong, and you worried that it might be game over for this map, but they buy tons of time for Chichu. Nobody holds that off angle, right by the orb.
The turret? Yeah, I was trying to look for the turret here. I'm not sure.
Leviathan, 1 round to try to stop what has happened to them every time on this map.
Okay, 1 last chance.
Dude,
what is it? It's something like Lev's 3 last times of playing Icebox goes to
lockdown available from Chichu. Goes to from his own. King similarly
overtime.
Yeah.
Just about to be at the ready.
KO. Yeah, but it wasn't on the map anyway.
Towards the finish line. Look at this, they're so aggressive.
So unless it was KO ult and he was wanting to place it in the box, which I guess it was.
And they're looking to try to find a counter lurk. We saw that last time where that was Leviathan's response.
Free sight. At the moment, King's the person with the spike. If he plants, he gets ult.
That lockdown. Cascade coming through. Recon sent, but there's
they still got time to plant this if they want to. Yeah, and he's gonna commit. Oh, nice molly, bro. Damn, we didn't shoot the molly. Oh my god, that molly has saved them.
Hunter's Fury actually going to be opened up here. Blind from the side of nobody, just going fishing here, trying to spot out anybody that he can. Kong calls it back over towards the site, but the tags cannot be found now. The plant going to be coming through, and the pit will be in play. A quick peek there from Mazzino.
Oh my god, Tex.
Simon able to find 1. Tex going to be
knows that they've been flanking all the time, so he decides to be the human turret for that one. And man, Mazzino can definitely win this though. What a weird round.
Kong Here flush against the pit, pushes up, finds two, as King and Calm both fall to the floor, and now it is all on Mazzino.
Oh my god, that's crispy though. The movement was so nice. Hey, shout out to Kankang. This half was very impressive. Dude, yeah, Lev and Icebox, man, they always give us an overtime.
Every time these Vipers pits come down, EDG has such good ideas.
Yeah, it just gave him so much space as well.
And it's Kong who has read.
That duel was everything though. Simon, not many kills in this map, but that one was super important.
Is anticipating. He saw the util come out from Calm there and was so ready for them to be right underneath the rope at Nest. Finds 2 huge kills. Unbelievable that we're doing it again.
Because it would have been so different. Imagine Tex gets that kill, he then gets his ult, and he just has like pretty good timing on the luck.
Just the 3 rounds picked up, so Muggle,
he just wants to make sure that he's punishing the he wants to punish the luck. Like they lost 2 rounds from luck,
as well as just in the map earlier during that first half.
Yeah, I'm really curious about how Muggle is going to want to approach this, because Leviathan just had great reads, great adjustments. It was phenomenal calling by King. Every step of the way, it seemed like he was understanding and matching what EDG wanted to do. So maybe you've got some set plays. Maybe you've got some ideas. Try to break open some space. Maybe a mid.
Surely it's a cast when I said this map was over. Yeah, it's no matter what, it's a cast because it's 12-12, man. I didn't think we were going to get this close.
Try to see if you could flip the script against Leviathan, who has been in this situation a lot, as it turns out, many times in this event, and yet they have come out on top every time.
That they have. 3 for 3. Can they go 4 for 4? EDG is looking to put a blemish on that record here at Champions and take away their opponent's map pick. LEV though.
Okay.
See what they have up their sleeves.
Nothing crazy, no ops. That's the main one we got to watch out for. We've got 2 people that like to op.
For either side. It's just going to be rifles, B rifles. And already looking some kind of B setup for EDG. Deep knife. See if they can clear a lot of space, get a lot of info on this B site. Okay, you see King.
Field 1, but Mazzino, he's set up here for the trap.
Whoa!
Finds one, but
Damn, nice trade. They were not expecting the second guy here.
4 armor remaining. Some shots ringing out from Tex here, trying to catch a timing through that poison orb.
That's not the worst trade there for EDG. Taking out
yeah, I mean, EDG will take it. It's just the fact that I didn't think that trade was going to happen. We got to look at this guy right now. This guy's holding down A pretty much on his own.
Now they're going to try to re-clear the space. King's still lurking around. Pings are...
Yampy, thank you so much. Hello, hello. How we doing?
There's going to be any attempt at a push out. They're trying to pause. They're trying to bait out a lurk. Right now, Leviathan not giving him that space.
A couple shots ringing out, King.
Oh, I mean, Calm.
This is again just a bit of a bait setup here.
Calm
can swing out. Back yellow. Now presence is known, and Kong is dead. And this time there can be no counter trade. EDG down a man. As Tex jumps his way back up into kitchen, just watching the exit.
30 seconds left.
Watching this too.
Bro, we got no time. Asbestos needs to play this right, and it's all good.
Dash still at the ready. Footsteps going to be heard. The jump out, and Asbestos finds one. Simon's
That'll
going to be
do
dealt
it.
with. I felt like Chichu needed to win that fight over in kitchen. Now all eyes are on him. Swings out, and Tex takes him down. Now, with 12 seconds, it's overtime. There's no reason to not play for it, but Smoggy just does not have anything working for him. All odds against him. Look at a snappy headshot, but that's about as good as it gets. EDG will drop this opening round.
Yeah,
Lev
I mean, sure.
Counteracting, outdoing them at every twist.
This was nice from Lev, though.
And it's just
once they realized they were pushing through this, I'm pretty sure did they insta off the? Oh, okay, they kind of off the bat went straight at aggro A.
Isolated from the rest of his team.
One enemy remaining.
Like you said, not able to find that trade like they did against Mazzino. And then it just kind of comes unraveled. Your lurking player gets identified and dealt with as well. So it's just the same story for Leviathan that we saw in the first half on their defender side. Very similar
Hey, still
stuff,
no
very
ops.
similar results.
Still no glass cannon. Kong wanting that armor, wanting that phantom. As for now, it's just Aspas dropping down. Not taking too much forward space though.
Yeah.
Drone will lead the charge. Gets a spot there onto Simon.
Leviathan worried that we were going to see something that
Dude, is he going to sit here the whole round?
Where they pushed out towards Nest. So they have to use the drone to check for it.
Footsteps going to be made. Chichu, he can hear these.
Okay, no.
A decent amount
I
of
mean, they've been
there.
pushing so much, though. They've been getting aggro so much. It's not the worst play to be sitting in spawn. We insert one over towards A, and now we're going back towards B. They're going to give themselves some options.
Needs to play his life, like we saw a few rounds ago, and is already stepping back.
Timing's about to be
timing.
more for him. He's up over the top, but Icebox is not
Whoa, dude, I thought Icebox was going to win the timing there. Holy hell, guys, don't...
Smoggy able to tuck back. Gets out scot-free. King again going to be noted. Just trying to keep some
Holy
attention
hell,
over
dude,
towards the
nobody
A
was
side.
about to walk around the
Smoggy
corner,
saying
but the
no.
knife hit Viper, so they know that there's one over towards A.
The rotate starts coming through.
It's a good wolf from Lev. They create pressure.
Spray through.
Whoa!
Another tag's knocked down
What
to
the
10
hell,
HP.
bro? He kills the first one spamming, and then he kills the second. He kills the planter, first of all, and then he gets a one-shot dink on this guy.
And Calm left standing. Spots out one, but Calm now dealt with. King finds the
Dude,
first,
what is that
cannot
round?
get the second, cannot get the
What is
strike.
that round from
13-13
Smoggy? Dude, that from his
we go
POV must have looked wild.
Round hinged on what happens with
The kill in the
Smoggy.
plant makes a lot of
The
sense.
timing is just a little
This
bit
extra
different.
stray bullet is
Ospas
insane.
sees him before he sees Ospas. Could be a very different round, but he's able to get that kill, able to back out, able to spam down as they try to get the spike.
I can't believe he got
in
another
place.
one.
And that leaves this snowman push from the other players completely isolated.
Right here.
And they have life. They have a chance again. This feels like if EDG can find that attacker's round win, maybe, just maybe, they can stop Leviathan on Icebox, something nobody has been able to do at this event.
I do get the ping out there on the Chichu, but he gets the nano across, claims the turret, and ultimately that was his goal.
Yeah, no break of this one as well.
So now it's just going to be silent.
Lucas, thank you so much, man.
Very different formation now for Leviathan, leaving Mazzino alone on B. King is going to be sliding forward to the front of A with Ospas and Tex to set up this crossfire.
Worried about the time on this one. They might have been waiting for something like this as well, though. Any kind of push.
But look, the attention that it's drawing. Calm rotates back over here towards mid, doesn't see anything. We'll start working his way
Dude,
back
look
to
at B right now.
Two being watched. King hanging way back over towards the spawn.
EDG's not giving up any information, leaving him guessing. So Leviathan is going to try
40
to
seconds.
move to mid.
Chichu spotting one, but there's a swing out, but Mazzino cannot find the kill.
Nice
Chichu
shots, man. Yeah, maybe Mazzino should have won that. A lot down to Aspas. Gets noted.
Dashing away. Tex,
A
however,
great
holding
bait for
close.
this guy, though.
Kung head off, looks for a little bit more. Decides to tuck
Guys,
back.
keep an eye on the
Turret gonna be
time.
set up. Calm will find Chichu, flushing him out of mid. Gets the punish there, too. Simon going to be spotted here in the corner. Oh, spots readjust. He just take out nobody. Smoggy will be able to come up with two here for his squad.
Oof, Tex did great, man. Tex did great, and Aspas did really good to bait him in. Aspas got an important kill on the bait. First kill was like everything.
I like what EDG does here, to be honest. I think they do a good job of not giving much information over to Leviathan until they're ready to try to make their attack.
I felt like Lev had a pretty good read, though. They didn't even worry about B.
Let's go, Ian. Hey, look at me. Look at me. That's a fucking good round. Let's go.
But the players on site trading so well for each other. Aspas's reactions absolutely
It's not wrong.
insane,
It was a really good round.
as always. Now it's going to be Leviathan's turn to use their timeout for the overtime to try to end this before it extends any further. They have an opportunity. But both teams have been incredibly good on their defender side on this map.
Really, very much have. Changing up the script here a bit. See what the adjustments come through, but Calm feeling very confident they will be able to close this out right here and now, not let it go any deeper down the overtime or rabbit hole than we have already gone.
What is this duck emote? Bruh, bacon,
So far,
man.
the furthest that it
All
has
bacon's
gone for
full.
Lev was at 16-14 scoreline versus G2.
We could go there again. It's been so darn close.
I'm down to break it.
Sure, why not?
Let's just
I
break
got
the
nowhere
record.
better to be.
What do we got to break? 19, 17?
I'm
Is that
down.
for a global event?
Yeah.
D-Hey, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 6 months.
Riled up and
How's the
ready to
match
go.
going? It's going good, dude.
EDG,
Can't get much
they
better than
have it
overtime.
in them to deliver
It
another
is stacked
reset.
as well. There's a lot of insane rounds.
Once again, no operator spotted across the lobby. Kong Vandal this time.
Okay, LEV looking for something different, maybe.
Nano out. This time not going to be cleared. It's a turret. Just have to be recalled out.
Okay, target's taken away, so that's back in 15. We got a recon close on A as well to clear this.
They're gonna have King join him as well. Try to see if they can deal with some of these
Knife, maybe hit 2.
Now, this is all this guy's
Oh boy,
got
got to get 2 now.
Trying to spot them out, play it patiently, waiting for the
Crowds, relax yourselves. Holy, he played it so well. Over towards A while that was going on the trade.
Dangerous territory here for EDG. Nobody tucked in behind the box. Hearing the footsteps, Casino pushes his way up.
Dude, there's so many rounds where I'm just like, are the crowd gonna give it away? Holy hell, 70 HP. Damn, bro, this was nuts rounds.
Down we go, 14-14.
I can't believe the recovery on side there is kind of crazy as well.
Adding an extra player to that layer to try to take control.
Crowd, yeah, I thought they were going to give it away. You rarely see stuff like this at big events when there's a crowd so big.
Right behind them, none the wiser are LEV. Unbelievable stuff there. They're so willing to take risks, our EDG, and you can see the frustration from the Leviathan coaching staff.
I mean, yeah.
And we go again. Some spam down the middle. Tom just anticipating this push. Sees a bunch of EDG.
And he does.
Yeah. And everyone's trying something new at the moment in overtime. No, my guy. You are so lucky to be alive.
Get whittled away at down to 89 overall with the armor.
See, this is one of those rounds I was looking for from EDG. We haven't seen much of this early. Kong dropping down towards the tube. Smoggy.
Yeah, crazy lucky to be alive here. He's just not expecting that angle on the top.
We've seen it before. Chichu dealt with it previously on this attacker's side in overtime. Now the rest. EDG going to group
up. A little bit faster from EDG this time.
Going for that decisive
Question mark. At least create over towards middle. Bit of pressure.
Leviathan holding their feet.
Aspas?
Right side.
No way. Tex again, bro. Wait, they're playing nice on A though. Like the baits that are going down on A on the defense are awesome.
It's very much come down to whoever realistically can get this attacking win.
Molly's on his head. Great
spam. Smoggy has everything to do. Swaps over to the Vandal.
And bullets.
If there's anybody who can.
The year that he's had, the tournament that he has had, you would be correct.
Cove up. Now I'm not sure he can.
Against him, and now there's a Cove in play. It's being watched, and he just cannot flush it out. Level once again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about who can win the attack rounds, which is rare on this map. It's not the other way around.
Is EDG, do they have the drive, the tenacity, the will to keep this going?
And I mean, you take down Icebox, you got to be thinking is EDG, all right, final boss is dead. Let's storm on in. But Tex plays this so well. Just let's go.
You like that? You like that, Ian? Yeah. Okay.
Tom, he's been there. He's done that. He's lifted a trophy.
Yeah, it was a good bait though. It's twice now that LEV won a round because of a bait. I really think Aspas should have got that kill. I'm surprised he didn't.
That Leviathan staggers their defenses so effectively. EDG does it great too though. Both
EDG losing out on an opening player. Aspas wise to it. Deals with nobody. Thrown lead forward here. Simon nearly punished. They force the dash back. This A site is being conquered. Smoggy just disrespecting the net.
Flash, send it.
Tries to get himself tucked here.
They were tempted.
Approaching from behind, but this time it's being watched. The turret is set up there to go ahead and reinforce.
Oh boy. Damn, that should be it, man.
A bit of adapting on the fly. The pop flash sent Simon, only going to be good for one. And Chichu has been taken out.
Bro, they always manage to win this map in overtime. Like 4 in a row or something, but respect though. This was a cool map, man. I felt like EDG had some pretty good stuff in the end to actually make this one as close as it was. I still think there's loads of rounds that EDG will look back at it and be like, damn, especially that eco round. But
every time on Icebox, it's overtime, and
Kang played really good, yeah.
Leviathan.